yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
For today's video, we have the 2022 Hyundai Ioniq. This is the SE model, which is the base trim with all-wheel drive dual motor setup. First off, this is your key fob right here, Hyundai design. Now let me show you guys the interior. It does have push button start. Now looking on the exterior of the Ioniq 5, this one does have full LED headlights. I do like the design of the 45 concept with halogen turn signals up front. You do have 19-inch rims with 235 Michelin tires. You got the little like kind of old school hatchback theme on the outside. Pixelated tail lights, which are pretty cool. The releases down here. You have to get a LCL or higher to get the powered tailgate. There's over 24 cubic feet of space. Some more storage in a first aid kit. Now let me show you the rear seat accommodations. Now out back of the Ioniq 5, you can see I have plenty of leg room. Despite this car actually being smaller than the Elantra nose to tail, there's plenty of leg room. You have 2 USB ports, some storage down here, and of course, since there is no drivetrain, a flat low floor with 2 cup holders right here. And as far as headroom goes, you see I have plenty of headroom. You do have illumination up here, which is LED. Show you guys the front seats. This is your window sticker right here, priced at $48,000 and change. The SE base trim does come with power seats with 2-way lumbar support, automatic windows. Now looking on the interior of the Ioniq 5, you can see that this one does have your various different controls. On this side you do have your traction control, brightness for the screens, and window controls. And then on the steering wheel stop, you do have your lights and your wipers, and you do also have a regen function with several levels. Further down here you do have your drive modes, which you can toggle by pushing between eco, normal, and sport. And you also do have a snow mode. Looking here, you do have touch capacitive buttons on this side for your phone and media controls. And of course, this one does have your Hyundai standard safety technologies from your adaptive cruise, your lane keeping assist. Now looking in the central screen right here, you can see it does change designs when you go through the different drive modes, all with a unique screen and setting. Your speed as well as your charge. This one is rated to get 256 miles on a full charge, but it is 91% full, so this one is definitely underrated as far as the range for the electric cars. To put in a little context, this one does have 256 rated, and as you can see, if you do the math, it's somewhere around 270, 280. You turn off the HVACs. And of course, I did drive the previous generation of the Hyundai electric car, which is the Ioniq electric. It was rated for 170, but I did get 190 and actually 200 one time before that. But back to the video. So you see you can control your different screens right here, settings, and it'll show you where the torque is split up with the all-wheel drive. Everything is very familiar as far as Hyundai technology goes, and the dual screens are standard 12 inches. Looking down here, you can have your different settings from your electric vehicle mode, which will show you all of the functions and how far you have. You have map, very crystal clear. Then let me show you guys the navigation, and you know, of course, what we do our navigation tests. We'll check out and see how good it is. And of course, Hyundai fashion, I mean, everything is pretty easy to use. Where's why? There it is. So as you can see, in Hyundai fashion, it's easy to use, and it'll start in no time.
This will start now.
Now over here you do have your phone as well as phone projections, climate controls, which is also down here, but for all the functions they are in the screen. And then over here you do have your seats, 3-stage heated front seats, a valet mode, a quiet mode, which can change the sound in the interior if you have kids in the back seat, HD radio data. You have radio with Sirius XM. I like the little hologram style they have right here with the little tubes. Sirius XM, AM and FM radio. Your user's manual is also inside of the screen, which you use your phone and you can scan it to find out the different vehicle functions. And of course, if you look further down here, you can't see, this is where you start the vehicle, and this is your drive mode selector. So you put it in reverse. It does come with a backup camera. You can hear the beep when you put it in reverse. And then further down here, you do have your volume controls and a couple shortcut buttons, like your favorites, and a tune button. And you can also turn on your backup camera manually. It does have lines with trajectory and parking sensors. And a nice shortcut button for your climate controls. So your seats are going to be under warmer, and other climate controls are under climate, or you can just use these right here. Just like turn on and off the vehicle. You do have a 12 volt and a USB port. Plenty of storage down here. 2 cup holders. 2 more USBs with a whole bunch of storage right here. Thanks to no drive line, with this being an EV car. This is adjustable, as well as some more storage in here. You do have your mirrors up here with, unfortunately, halogen illumination. I would have liked to see LEDs for that section, but everything else in the interior is LEDs. But overall, that is basically the whole interior of the Ioniq 5. Now, of course, you're wondering what is powering this vehicle. Now, of course, since this is an electric vehicle, you have no engine. So you do have dual motor electrical system producing 320 horsepower. You have your front and rear motor, 320 horses and 446 pound-foot of torque. Also a little bit of storage under here. Some more fluids. Small little front. Zero to 60 is about 5 seconds. You are getting 256 miles on estimated range. So that's going to wrap up my video on the Hyundai Ioniq 5 SE.